Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. On va commencer tout de suite avec COI aujourd'hui. Okay, what is this COI? Another very important topic of French grammar. It is complément, objet, and direct. So here we will be dealing with the indirect object. So it's the indirect object of the verb, complément d'objet and direct. So basically this will answer the question à qui. I hope you have seen our earlier video where we discussed COD, complément d'objet direct. There we were talking about the direct object. Here we have the indirect object. So after the verb, here we will have a preposition. Usually it is a followed by a person. So this basically answers the question à qui. Let's see it with the example. Je parle à Charlotte. Okay, je parle à Charlotte. So parler verb is conjugated here. Je parle à qui? See the preposition here, à, and after that there is a person. So here à Charlotte is the COI. It is the complément, objet, and direct. Now this COI, when it is used as a pronoun, we always use it to replace a plus person. Do remember these two important things about COI. COI will always come before the verb and it replaces a plus person. Again, here we have an important table. We had noted down one table for COD. So same way you can copy this table in your notebook, make 2 or 3 columns, and in that you can write pronom sujet, pronom COI, and even in the third column, if you want, you can write the meaning as well in English. So here is a table for your reference. For pronom sujet je, we have me, tu, te, il, elle, we have lui, nous remains nous, vous is vous, and il, elle plural will be leur, which means to them, masculine and feminine. The meaning is given for your reference on the right hand side column. You may copy if you want the meaning as well. So these tables are very important. The more examples you solve, you will be able to remember all the CODs, COI pronouns automatically. So initially, you will have to note it down in your notebook. And as you solve the examples, you will be able to remember it very well. Now see the examples here. Je parle à mon ami. So after the verb, we ask the question, à qui? To identify the indirect object, right? So je parle à qui? À mon ami. So à mon ami is the indirect object, okay? And à mon ami will be replaced by lui. So it becomes je lui parle. It is the indirect object, third person singular. See the next example. Elle écrit à sa mère. Okay, so elle écrit à qui? Elle écrit à sa mère. À sa mère is the third person singular feminine. We again replace it with lui. Elle lui écrit, it becomes. She writes to her mother. She writes to her. Saba? So these are like very simple examples. I will suggest that you note down these examples as well in your notebook. Now see the next example. Nous téléphonons à nos parents. Nous téléphonons à nos parents. Nous téléphonons à qui? À nos parents. So it is a plus person replaced by leur. Please remember this one. À nos parents is third person plural. Because students get confused here, sometimes they make a mistake. When they see nos parents, they think it to be a pronoun nous, but it is not like that. It is leur. Nous leur téléphonons. Please remember this. Il explique la leçon aux étudiants. Il leur explique la leçon. Again, aux étudiants. Again, you can mark a star here. O is what? It is a plus les, right? So there's article contracté. So again, we have a and then a person. So whenever after the verb, when you see a plus person, it is COI. It can be replaced by the COI pronoun. So here it becomes il leur explique la leçon. Aux étudiants, third person plural. Tu réponds à Julie. Again, tu réponds à qui? À Julie. So tu lui réponds. Ça va? Okay. Now here there are some important notes which you must know. COI is usually a person. So here when we are treating this as a pronoun, here it will be always a plus person and not a thing. Then there are some common verbs which are used with COI. So by looking at the verbs also, you will understand that now the COI is going to come. Okay. Here are some common verbs. Parler à. So you can have parler à mon ami. Par exemple, je parle à mon ami. Tu parles à tes parents. Il parle souvent à ses amis, comme ça. Okay. So parler à is one verb. Another verbs are like téléphoner à, répondre à, écrire à, expliquer à, demander à, donner à. So these are like common verbs followed by the preposition à, and usually then we have COI. So this is like a hint for you. We have studied COD earlier. Now this session is about COI. So what is the basic difference between COD and COI? It's a direct object, indirect object, right? So let's see it with the example. Je vois Paul. So je vois, here we don't have a or the or pour, any preposition in between. We have a direct object. Je vois qui? Je vois Paul. So for COD, we ask the question qui or quoi. If we get the answer directly, it is a direct object. Je vois qui? Je vois Paul. So I replace it with COD le, third person masculine singular. Je le vois. Placement is before the verb. Je parle à Nicolas. Okay. So je parle. Here if I ask qui or quoi, I am not getting the answer directly because there is a preposition. À. So I have to ask the question. Je parle à qui? Nicolas is a person, right? So à plus person. Here I need to use COI. So je lui parle. Refer to the table which you have copied earlier. I hope you have understood this topic very well. Let's check it with these examples. So this is a COI practice. You have to replace a plus person with the correct COI pronoun. Mantra. Je parle à Alex. Je parle à Alex. So a plus person I have. Alex third person singular, which can be replaced definitely by lui. Voila, perfect. So it becomes je lui parle. Très bien. Ensuite, elle écrit à ses amis. Elle écrit à ses amis. Now think about the pronoun which could be used here. It is a plus person. Ses amis. Is it singular or plural? Yes, it is plural, right? Third person, plural. So it will be replaced by leur. And placement will be, of course, before the verb. Elle leur écrit. Here, instead of ses amis, let's say if it was à son ami, singular, then we would have written lui. But since it is third person plural, it is leur. Nous téléphonons à notre professeur. Nous téléphonons à qui? À notre professeur, right? So it is COI, a plus person. Notre professeur is a third person singular. So we write it with lui. Nous lui téléphonons. Ensuite, we have tu réponds à tes parents. Tu réponds à qui? À tes parents. So tes parents, again, please note, à tes parents is the third person plural. It is not second person, your parents. So it is a third person. So here you will have to use leur. So on va écrire ici. Tu réponds à tes parents will be tu leur réponds. Tu leur réponds. Placement before the verb. Last one, il explique la règle à nous. Now, il explique la règle à qui? À nous. So, à nous will be replaced by nous pronoun. So, it becomes il nous explique la règle. Il nous explique the placement of the pronoun before the verb as always. Il nous explique la règle. I hope you have understood this COI topic very well. In the next session, we will take COD and COI combined sentences, and we will see the placement of the pronoun. What is the sequence to be followed when there are more than one pronoun, like when COD and COI are together. Ça va? So do revise, go through the video again, note down the examples. If you have any queries or questions, you can write that in the comment section. Ça va? Ok. Au revoir. À bientôt.